Hey friends, welcome to another Lissa video. Today I'd like to talk about being raw vegan at an all-inclusive tropical resort. So Raw Natty Nate and I are here in beautiful Mexico, Cancun. We are staying at the now Jade Riviera Hotel, and we've come to celebrate my friend Maria's wedding. And it's beautiful. It's so awesome to come and just chill and relax and hydrate, soak up some sun. It's really beautiful, but at the same time, it's difficult to be raw at a place where they don't know what raw vegan is. Now, the old me would have loved to come and just eat whatever and drink a lot of alcohol, but because I've made these choices in my life to not consume those things, I have to make different choices when I'm here. Now, there is a challenge because first off, it's a language barrier. So it's hard to explain to them what is vegan, what is raw. There are some of the waiters who know what vegan is, but they still bring you steamed vegetables that may have butter on them, which we just put aside and we don't eat those. But it's really difficult. The easiest thing that I would suggest if you are going to an all-inclusive resort is to hunt down the fruit and vegetables. There are buffets that are kind of like an international buffet where they have basically everything. It's normally the main kind of eating area. They have literally everything that you can think of. They've got cooked food like crazy. They're making omelets. They've got sushi and Mexican food and Italian food and pizzas and hot dogs and fried stuff, and oh my gosh, like literally everything that you can think of they have at these international buffets. But me and Nate will just go in and we are zone focused, like laser focused on looking for the fresh raw foods. So there's like a salad bar where they have lettuces, tomatoes, like chopped up onions, like ready for people to make sandwiches and salads and put them on top of their food or whatever they want to do with it. So we basically clear out the lettuce. We just fill our plates with lettuce. We put tomatoes on there. They will bring us sliced cucumber, and sometimes we just have to ask. We'll ask them, say, can you bring us a whole plate of just sliced cucumbers with lime juice on it? And they bring the plate and we say, can you bring us 2 or 3 more plates like that? And they do. You just have to ask. The last time that I was in Mexico was about almost 4 years ago. I came when I was about 3 months raw vegan. And I was really shy and scared to ask for what I wanted. So I ended up eating cooked food because there was nothing around on this one night. They had like a Caribbean night where they brought all the food out to the pool area and you could just go and get everything. But there wasn't anything raw there. All the salads that they had were doused in dairy and they had fish in it. So I was like kind of stuck as to what to have. So I had some steamed potatoes and zucchini and carrots. But I just didn't feel good after that, and I'm glad that I didn't continue on with the cooked food because I just didn't feel so good doing that. But that was like 4 years ago, and I was too scared to ask for what I wanted. I could have asked one of the waiters if they could bring me a plate of vegetables. I could have asked if they would make me a salad, but I was just too scared. So if you guys go to a resort, don't be scared to ask for what you want. You can ask for plates and plates of just chopped up tomatoes. You can ask for heads of lettuces. You can ask for salad dressings made up of however you want. You could just put lemon juice. You could ask them for berries. They've got fruit in the back for sure. You can add fruit to your salad to make it a little sweet and then just put lemon juice on top. We are using salsa and guacamole as a salad dressing, so we're just mixing a lot of salsa, like 2 cups of salsa with a tablespoon or 2 of guacamole to make a nice dressing for our salads. You could ask them what other fresh raw vegetables they have in the back. They were making these little tiny jicama stick kind of wrapped like sushi. They wrap it with a sliced cucumber and they would make those little things. We would just put lime juice on that and eat that. So there are so many options at the buffet. It's probably one of the best places to go for raw food. Now I know we probably would get bored of eating that every day, but I feel so hydrated eating this way. We're out in the sun, we're getting tanned, we are exercising, we're walking up and down the beach, And it's really interesting how I feel right now compared to what I would feel like before. Because before I would be eating, you know, fried foods and drinking alcohol. I would be waking up with sort of feeling like I had a hangover. My joints would be so painful. I would be really, really tired. And, you know, I just wouldn't be really, truly enjoying the experience being here because I would just be feeling kind of, you know, not so great. But I'd be like, oh my gosh, now I get to have, you know, whatever chicken strips and fries on the, you know, at the walk-up bar. They have like a grill where they're making French fries and all this kind of stuff. And it just does not interest me. It doesn't interest me. It doesn't make me want to indulge in that. And like I was saying, all of the food that's around in the buffet, it's just kind of background noise. It's not really something that I'm looking at. Like I can see it and it registers as stuff that other people are eating, but I'm so laser focused on finding the raw food that it kind of just falls away, and it's like extras in a movie. They're just there. It's nothing that I can eat personally. And when I think about eating like breads and pastas and all of this like drying foods, like they have like these little like puffs and they have mini sandwiches for the kids. Like there's a lot of cool, like they really do a lot of nice presentation with their food. It makes you kind of want to try it. But the thought of eating breads, pastas, crackers, the tortilla chips, or any of that feels so dehydrating, especially being out in the sun. I don't want to feel dehydrated. I want to feel hydrated enough to not get tired when I'm in the sun. I need to drink a lot of water and I need to eat a lot of hydrating foods. Another thing, I don't want to think about eating cooked foods because it's so hot. It's already hot out here, so I don't want to eat hot food. I want to eat cold, nice, beautiful, refreshing food, sweet and full of life and energy. That's what I'm drawn towards and that's what I want to eat. It makes you feel good for like 15 seconds. When you're eating it, you feel like the first bite, the first flavors, the first chew, the first swallow, that's all good. And then after that, you're just kind of eating, you know, and it's good. Of course, the flavors are going to be good for whatever you're eating, but it's not worth it. To me, it's definitely not worth it to go that route, and that's just my own personal opinion. I don't feel like any of that food is for me to eat. It looks like decorations, it looks like it's just there, and it's not actually edible. So I will definitely go to the different areas. Like they had this one area where they had shredded carrots and little pieces of cucumber and tomatoes and cilantro where you could make your own little like nachos. So we just basically eat the fresh stuff that they put out for people who are making up other dishes. And that's really all you got to do. There was one time also where they brought out more mangoes and I just went over there and cleared out the mango bin because it's all inclusive. We're not drinking the alcohol, we're not eating the animal products, we're not eating a lot of the really expensive foods like cheeses and yogurt and all of that. So, I mean, we're eating the mangoes, we're eating soursop, which is probably pretty cheap here because they just have like trays of it. So yeah, it's actually, to me, it's really easy to be raw here because I'm so laser focused. And when you're laser focused on what you want, it seems to be so easy because you see what you want. When you're looking at all the other stuff and you're not focused on the raw food, you're looking at all the other stuff. So you're seeing like, oh, that pizza looks so good, but I can't have it. Oh, look at those nachos. Oh, that looks so good. So you're always focusing on all the cooked food, but you're forgetting to focus on the raw. So if you go in with a laser focus, you'll be able to get what you want. And if you can't find it there, definitely just ask because they have all the ingredients. You know, any of the vegetables like the broccoli, the cauliflower, and the carrots and the zucchini that they steam at the resort, they have them all raw in the back because they're raw before they're steamed. So you can just ask them to put raw broccoli on a plate for you and they'll do it. They will. They want to please you. They want to get their little tips and stuff like that. So they're more than happy to go and get that for you. So I hope this video helped anybody who might be thinking of going to a resort. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel to get notifications for more. You can find me on Facebook, Lissa's Raw Food Romance, on Instagram at Raw Food Romance, and on Snapchat, Lissa Raw Vegan. If you want, you can also find my ebooks. They're all right here. The link is also in the description below. You can find those books as print versions as well over on Amazon, so you can head over there and check those out. The sun, it looks so pretty when it goes through the trees right here that it's distracting me. So I might have made a couple mistakes in that, but otherwise, I love you guys, and hopefully you have fun being raw at the next time you go to a resort like this. So till the next video, guys, fruit on.